Yeah, so this video is about shaving. Shaving for gentlemen, mostly in the military, people who have to shave. I was there. I had to do it often. I got a electric razor here with me, so I'm going to do kind of two examples. One with this one with the electric razor. So stand by for that. And I'll just go ahead and get into it. So what you see here is a regular one blade razor. Whenever I was in the military, I did not learn this until kind of late in the game. And I learned it from a doc. I was going to see the doc and I was like, hey man, like, my skin wasn't, it was just one of those things where I was getting bumps here and there and I just didn't like it. And I saw other guys where it was really bad. And I didn't have that, but my skin was, it would be off and on. Sometimes my skin was fine and I just felt smooth. And then other times it was like, man, I freaking, it just have that razor burn. And so I just went and saw the doc and I was like, hey, help me out. Any suggestions? And this did not happen overnight at all. Like I really solved my own problem. At first, the first way I solved my problem was I started using an electric razor. And then the next way I solved my problem was I went and saw the doc. And I found out something interesting, and that is when you have for African American men, not just African American men, I know there's other people that have curly hair. So I'm gonna say, because the topic is always on African American men, but also there's other people out there. So gingers, there's other people beyond that. So I'll say people with curly hair. It's kind of, it's one of those things where you can kind of get the terminology all messed up. But anyways, people that have that problem, they tend to get that hair curls into their skin. We all kind of have figured that out by now. But what a lot of people don't realize is by using a one blade razor, this is a Bic. So this is Bic, the Bic brand. You can see it right there. By using a one blade razor, you will save yourself a lot of heartache. So pretty much what happens is whenever you have too many razor blades, the razor just kind of over and over, it scrapes up against your face. And so, hey, what's going on? So the razor scrapes up against your face and it actually can cause more and more damage as you're kind of shaving over the same problem. With one razor, you're not going to have that problem. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have, maybe some sensitive skin even after the fact, but it does mean that your problem won't get progressively worse, I don't believe. Now, if you're already in that state where it's already really bad, then you're going to have to grow that hair out and then you're going to have to start fresh. Now, if you just razor anything, you look at a razor and it just is a no-go. If you look at a razor and it's pretty much like, no, I'm going to have razor bumps just by looking at it, then don't mess with it. You're going to have to go with something. I've gone through different razors. This one is pretty cool. I got like a toothbrush because I clean it. This one is pretty cool. It has multiple heads for it, so like you can, kind of adjust the levels. It does not have batteries or anything. You can charge it up. It should be charged to 100% right now. This is Cut Buddy, good brand. Freaking, it's worked for me for like the last year. I've had this thing, and I used to buy like they have the ones at Walmart where they're kind of like, I guess, okay. They're supposed to be okay, but they're not. They're supposed to be kind of, I guess they market them like they're kind of like the barbershop brand or the barbershop quality. But I go through those things like left and right anytime I bought them. And this thing, you look at it and you're like, this is nothing. It has some good weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap, and it's just a good freaking razor. So that's Cut Buddy. I'll put a link in the description for that one. But this, if you have trouble with razor bumps specifically, is what I'm talking about right now. You need to use something like this. Now there are ones that can cut closer. I've adjusted the head on this one before, where I could adjust it so that it can be a little bit you know, cut a little bit closer. But other than that, I mean, it's perfect, man. In my opinion, it gets really close. What I used to do, whenever I'm not even doing it, but I'm not shaving my face right now. But I used to just get in there, just and just get it really, 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 really good. Um, and I kind of had to go over it a couple of times. But that was my military experience for the 5 years that I was in. I had to shave, so there was maybe one time, 1 or 2 times when I was in where I actually got to grow my beard out. That was whenever this whole situation, it wasn't a problem, and I don't think that it's still a problem in some parts of the military. But anyways, that is pretty much the shaver. I do these videos. Hopefully they can help somebody. I do put this stuff up on my page. That's why I was taking some of the current. I can save clips while I'm doing these lives. So you know, if you're out there and you got problems with shaving or you got anything else, come on my page. Let's hang out. My stuff is about working out, you know, fitness, and then also got a survival aspect, huge survival aspect in there as well. That's really the main core is survival, watching your six, watching your back. But it's hard to do that whenever you're not fit. You can't, you know, if you're just fat and you're lazy and you don't want to do anything, then you're gonna have a hard time. And so I would say, go learn some workouts, get in shape, and then be ready for the fight. All right, everyone. Peace.